Now, you took an investment risk and lost out. That's the lawyer for Menzgold to a customer of the defunct gold dealership, Menzgold, who invested more than 5 million Ghana cedis. Lawyer Kwame Kufu, during a cross-examination of the prosecution witness, asked the witness, a civil engineer, whether it wasn't risk he took by investing heavily in an enterprise in that manner. The civil engineer, Stephen Atipo, says he relied on the representation made to him by Nana Appiah Mensah Menzgold and the brew marketing consult, but later realized that the business of the accused persons was not licensed. So what and how exactly did he invest? Let's go through the investment made by the customer. But then we'll be going back to that later on. Our legal affairs correspondent, Richard Kojunyako, is in the studio with us to explain more about this. Richard, what happened in court?
Well, so what happened in court is that you know that this case has been in court for a lot of time, but yesterday the trial commenced at the High Court. Nana Appiah Mensah himself was there. He was spotted in some suits and some nice trousers to match. A lot of the Menzgold's customers were there. In fact, when the trial began, the courtroom was not filled, but it was filled to the rafters when the case actually began. So what happened was that he was the first prosecution witness, so he stood in the dock, and then the cross-examination started. And so lawyer for Menzgold, Kwame Kufu, put some questions to him, and among the questions that he asked him was whether it wasn't a huge risk he took in investing heavily in that manner. Remember that the man, within a space of 2 months, had invested 5.2 million Ghana cedis, and out of the 5.2 million he invested, he got returns of 502,000 Ghana cedis. Among those others that he said, in fact, there was a check of 240,000 that was given to him by Menzgold, but the check was dishonored in the process, and so all of these things came up in court yesterday. In fact, the man said that he was a civil engineer, and yesterday it was really a very good sight to behold when the man could recollect the figures, the bank account, and everything that he did with the three accused persons that we are talking about.
When that question was posed to him, what was the reaction or response from him to the Menzgold's lawyer?
The customer indicated that, well, there were a series of adverts by these three individuals. I mean, if you talk about legal personalities, so the Bureau Marketing Consult, Menzgold, and then Nana Appiah Mensah, and he said that there were a lot of them. But that was why he took that risk and then invested heavily in that one. So he started getting the returns for 2 months, and then the returns ceased. And so he said that based on the representation by these people, he felt that, well, it was good.
It was safe.
But another question that was posed to him was, at the point that he was investing, how much were the banks prepared to pay, the rate of the banks vis-a-vis what Namwan was offering? In fact, he indicated that, well, he felt that Namwan's rates was very good, looking at 10%, and then the bank rates were about 3%, and so he went for the bigger one, and that's where it's landed him.
Well, in your submission, you also said some of the customers were in court during the proceeding. How did they also react to the display or the outcome of the court proceedings yesterday?
In fact, during the CMS and when the trial commenced, actually, they have been very, very happy with the proceedings, especially when the case has been in court since 2019. And so now they are happy that it's landed in court, and they are also happy with the performance of the first prosecution witness in dock. Let's listen to him.
The first day has been so good. The first witness marked the witness box today and was cross-examined by the defense counsel. And we are satisfied with the responses that he gave. He did not depart from his evidence in chief. And so we think that is good. I mean, the facts or the issues that happened were clearly spelled out. And I believe that the court now has the idea, the court now understands the situation what actually happened. Witness, the evidence that he gave proved that he was a customer of the fund Menzgold, and he really understood the business or the investment that he made, and he was able to defend his investment. And I think that the facts were clearly spelled. The issues came out, and I believe that the responses that the defense team wanted had, or what the court was looking for, it was made clear to them. And so we expect it to go this way. We had even expected that in a day they can do like 2 witnesses, because the court has given March. By the end of March, he said it should be able to come out with its ruling. So, but we want a speedy trial, and I think that's what is happening. So it's all well and good. You remember, during the CMC, even the prosecution said they were going to spend 1.5 hours, but it turned out to be the other way. And so it's all well and good, and we are happy with the responses that came from the witness.
Well, Kojo is still here with us. Kojo, and so this has went on in court. But then what are state prosecutors saying about this whole scenario, and what's their next line of action in the case?
They have a lot of witnesses to call. And so, remember that 39 counts. And so they will go through the 4 hall. And so with each of the witnesses, a cross-examination will be done. And so we will return to the court on the 15th of January when the next prosecution witness will appear in the dock for the cross-examination to be done.
Well, I would like us to go through the amount of investments that these customers have put in, and let's go through these with us. Okay. And this is Stephen Atipo's investment in Menzgold, right? So yes. on June 1. On June 1,
2023, Mr. Atipo purchased 5 kilograms of over 22 karat gold from Brew Marketing Consults that cost 1 million cedis. Right. On 5th June 2018, he purchased another 5 kilograms of over 22 karat gold from Brew Marketing Consult at the cost of 1 million Ghana cedis to Brew Marketing Consult. He paid the commission. So after every investment that he does, he pays a commission of 6.4% on the investment that he's done. And so it goes on to the next, the third investment that he did. He purchased another 5 kilograms of over 22 karat gold from Brew Marketing Consult and paid an amount of 1 million Ghana cedis. He paid 64,000 Ghana cedis being commissioned on the amount that he invested. And so this, exactly. So this is the third investment that he did.
Right. Mm-hmm. We're grateful.
So the fourth and the fifth, we go to the fifth with the accused person. He took on the 27th of June 2018, he purchased another 3 kilograms of a little over 22 karat gold from Brew Marketing Consult at 6 million Ghana cedis, 600,000 Ghana cedis. So Stephen Atipo said he paid 8,700 Ghana cedis cash as non-refundable commission on the investment.
38,000. Let's
exactly. 38,700
Ghana
cedis.
And so with Mr. And on 23rd July 2018, the civil engineer also made his 6th investment.
And then he bought 4 kilograms of 22 karat gold from Brew Marketing Consult for 800,000 Ghana cedis. He paid 51,600 Ghana cedis cash as non-refundable commission on that investment that he did on the 23rd. So in total, he had invested 5,200,000 Ghana cedis in the company's gold votes market for 26 kilograms of gold. He also parted with a total of 335,400 Ghana cedis as non-refundable. So if you look at the percentage, it is 6.4% commission on all these investments.
Interesting. Well, we'll see how the case unfolds in court, and then we'll definitely be following on it. Thank you so much, Richard, for following up on this case. And so, as Richard Kojo giving us details of the Nana Appiah Mensah of Menzgold trial case in court yesterday.